Hello everybody, welcome back to Juju's Journey. Today is actually June 14th, 2026. Here we go, time is just flying by. We're going to just jump on in, get started cleaning out my wallet. I am going to start by just pulling all of my cash, my receipts that I'm going to scan into Fetch Rewards. If you're unfamiliar with Fetch, that's an app you can download and scan your receipts. And every time you scan them, you get points. And then when you get enough points, you can redeem them for gift cards. And I absolutely love it. I'm going to leave lunch money in lunch money. And I always leave giving in giving. Anyway, I'm going to leave the link to Fetch Rewards in my description. And if you decide you want to download that app using the app that I leave, then you get points and I get points just for using that app. So it's a win-win. So I'm going to take my cash that I did not use. This is my cash wallet that I carry with me every week in my pocketbook, and I try to use cash as much as possible. And I use this money that is left over for my savings challenges. And it looks like I have $34 that I did not spend this week. I usually do, I have been typically doing better. I'm going to put my receipts to the side. And this is my, the binder that I use at the beginning of each month. I pull $3,000. That's my budget. That's my fixed income. And I plan my budget, get the right denominations, and I pull $3,000, put it in this binder, and I use this binder to stuff my cash envelopes once a week. And the reason I do it that way is in case something comes up, I will not have to unstuff my cash wallet. I'll just stop stuffing for the week and pull cash, and hopefully I have enough cash left over. I even have where I pull my water bill and my electricity, my phone bill, even though those are drafted from my checking account. I just have 1 month ahead of my checking account, so I know I'm not going to actually overdraft. But I like to touch my money, pay my bill, so when I stick my water bill cash in this envelope, I feel like, okay, out of my $3,000, you know, the $3,000 that I get paid once a month, you know, I give every dollar a job, so I like to see it work. It makes me have a better relationship with my money. Thank you so much. This is Juju's Journey. I'm a 58-year-old widow. Thank you for watching, and this is my weekly cash stuffing video. And I'm going to go ahead and start by stuffing myself. My nickname is JuJu. My grandchildren call me JuJu. I'm a grandmother of 5 children. I've been a widow now for actually, on the 11th. Oh, today is not, okay. On the 11th, Thursday, made 1 year and 6 months. It's just crazy. And I'm living life on my own for the first time in my whole entire life, which I'm managing. And $50 I give myself each week for groceries. Dining out, I give myself $30. Which I DoorDashed again today, which is horrible. I am not DoorDashing next week, guys. I've got to go. Like, honestly, me pulling this cash, probably this cash needs to go back into my checking account. But I'm not going to do it. Not quite yet. Lunch money gets $20 a week. But I like DoorDash, but it's not always the best. Okay, miscellaneous is going to receive 10, And miscellaneous for me is when, if I had, say for example, I went and bought groceries and I spent 60 bucks. Then I only have 50, then I can come and pull $10 from miscellaneous, you know. In giving, I put $5 back each week. And it can be to go for a tip. It can be to go to someone I think that needs something. I'll let it accumulate. I might buy a gift card for a meal and give it to somebody that looks like they need help. I don't typically give cash to people that are on the side of the road, but I'll give them a gift card for food, you know. And sometimes I'll give cash. It's according to how I feel about the situation. It's really not my place to judge, but, you know, we work. Oh, here's more cash, y'all. Yay! I didn't see that. I need to check out my little nooks and crannies. But I'm going to clean up my change because that adds up as well. Okay, so I used my giving this week. I tipped. My daughter and I went out to eat, and they had live entertainment, a little guy playing his little guitar and singing. And so as we left, I tipped him. And it made me feel good that I already had planned on it. It was right there waiting to give it away. It didn't have to come out of my dinner money or anything like that. So it's like I had already spent it. That's why I love the zero-based budget and planning ahead and giving every dollar a job. Okay, so I did not update my trackers, so I think I'm probably just going to try to see if we can update. I decided, remember last week, that I was going to only start saving my ones in our savings challenge and then take all of the other cash, like the $35, will go towards one of my bills that I want to hurry up and fully fund. And I think we're working on house taxes. We're getting closer. So these 4 bills right here, house insurance, car insurance, house taxes, and car taxes, I'm going to snowball those. And I'll explain that when I get there. Okay, so house insurance, I'm going to still give what I'm normally giving each week. And what is today's date again? The 14th. Why did I have to couldn't remember that. So I give $50 a week to this, which will bring us up to $1,210. And I did consolidate and move. I have placeholders in here. So I have part of this money is in my high yield savings account. I use Ally. So I've got 1,000 in the bank, 100, 150, $210. I don't think I'm going to count all the money today in front of y'all. I'm just going to add it and put it in because I did not update my trackers. Okay, so 614. This one's going to receive 40, and this is for car insurance. So 2 20s. And that should leave us at $880. And my goal for this one is $2,400. So that's for car insurance. I like to put it so I can look at it in the back. Okay, next is house taxes. This is the one we're going to double load, okay? So car taxes is fully funded, correct? I did that last week or two, and I used to give it $20 a week. So now I'm going to go ahead and pull that 20. And this one, I used to give $25 a week. That was my budget. So now I'm going to pull $25, which now leads me to $45 a week that I have budgeted to budget for house taxes. So $614 plus 45. Okay, hold on. Let me get my handy dandy calculator over here. Oh, I gotta turn it on. Uh-oh. I had something covering it up. Never mind. Hold on. So $890 plus 45, $935. And then plus, I'm going to add $35 to this one because we are trying to snowball these and get these fully funded. These are the headaches that worry me because these are my big expenses for the year. And so now it's got $970. And once I get these fully funded, I'll be able to breathe. So we've got, let's put this cash kind of in there a little bit better. That makes me feel so good. So good. And my goal for this is 1,200. So I'm almost there. Probably by the end of June, this one will be fully funded. And so then I can take the $45 and add to that 40, and I'll start putting $85 every week into this, into car insurance. And then whatever cash I don't spend in my weekly whatever will also go towards it. And then once this one's fully funded, then I'll do the same and try to get my house insurance completely taken care of. But anyway, I can breathe because I know my car taxes are taken care of for next year. They're not due until March, but I've already got them taken care of. Makes me feel awesome. Absolutely awesome. Okay, so I was going to do things a little bit different because, you know, I had that big tree that fell. And that's why I didn't update my trackers. Because normally for pets, I've been putting in Pets and Vet. I've been putting in $20. And so I think what I'm going to do this week is go plus 10. But what I need to do is see if I have I need to cash out a 20. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can figure this out. Okay. Hold on. Because, you know, I already pre-planned all my denominations at the beginning of the month. So I just took that from this one, I believe. And I'm on Pets and Vet. I'm going to put in 10, and I'm going to hold that 10 up here because normally I put in 20, okay? Bear with me. So that makes that 250 that I have for Pets and Vet. That's for next year's annual pet visits. Emergency is still going to receive 5. I'm not changing that. That will completely stay getting funded. So I have $110 in emergency. Savings is still going to receive a $5 bill. I'm not changing this for this month. I'm trying to save up to get my tree removed. So that puts me at $110 in this savings envelope. Medical is going to receive $5. Same difference. Every little bit counts, guys. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, just $5. And here we are, we're approaching our 6th month. And it's like I only have $110 in medical. But that's $110 that I've already spent in case I need to go to the doctor. I normally don't go to the doctor, so it's just adding up if I need to go buy medicine or anything like that, or I have to pay for my copay. I have enough money right now to pay for my copay, so I'm just adding to it. Car maintenance, I think I'm still going to put $5 in, just in case. I don't know if $60 if I had to buy a tire, you know. So $6.14, and that will bring us to $65. And I'll put in $5. House maintenance is going to receive $5. And this house maintenance may end up going towards tree removal. I'm not sure, but I have $110 in it, and I can decide later how I want to do this. I still have not received an estimate on the tree. So 1 month ahead is still going to receive $5. I'm not going to stop focusing on that. Just can't. That brings us at $70. And I am not funding at this moment Tax Prep or Amazon Prime. Okie dokie. So we have completed, I call that my like high priority binder. Okay, 5th week is going to receive probably a 10. Even, I mean, I did budget for 10 because we're going to come up in August, another 5th week of the month, and I have not been budgeting for that. I just started budgeting for that 5th week because when I sit down and do my budget, I do my budget for 4 weeks. And on that 5th week, I am just going to only fund my cash wallet that I carry with me and not do my envelopes. But at least that'll give me a little bit of cushion, so when that 5th week hits, I'm not trying to live 2 weeks out of my cash wallet. Sometimes that just kind of is hard. And so if I have a little cushion, it's fine. And then what I don't use, I'll leave in here for the next 5th week. And then if it gets to a point that I don't need to fund it, it can just hang out and wait on, you know, a time that I need to put more money in. So vacation is still going to receive 20 because I'm going on my vacation. I've already booked it. It's in October for 9 days with my family. And it's important, so I am going to still fund it each week. It's not going to change. Entertainment is going to, let's see what I'm doing for entertainment. I did take 100 out of entertainment, and it's only left me with $5 in here. So I'm going to stuff another $5. So that's going to be 10. I have to have a little bit of money in entertainment. Although I had not used entertainment at all this whole entire year. That's why I decided to pull from it. Adventure, I pulled from it as well. I took 100 from Adventure too, to pay for them to, they did cut my limb out my tree, but we didn't take the whole tree down. Plus, what does entertainment get? Plus 10. Adventure only gets plus 10, so I might do plus 5 and bring this up to 75. But I'm going to go ahead and take the 10 out. Let's see if this one's going to have 5s in it. Okay, let me get a 10. And I'm going to stuff this 10 in here and get 2 5s. And I'm going to take the 5, put it up there, and then I'm going to put this $5 that I'm put in here. I'm just kind of cutting back on some of my budget in some of my categories, and I'm going to stick it into Lawn and Garden. Special gift is still going to receive 15. That's to my daughter, and I am going to keep it up because that's very important to me. I don't think I did something right in my, when I got cash out. Okay, so 614 plus 15 is 130. That's adding up. Makes me happy. She's such a good, sweet daughter. I'm trying to get her a necklace with her dad's thumbprint on it. 2 of my daughters already have one, and she really made sure that I got one. Personal care is at $105, so I am not going to stuff this one. I don't even know I wrote on it. And I'm going to take that $5 and put it in for my tree. See, the reason I'm doing this is because I'd already pre-planned June's budget, and I already had all of my denominations ready to go when I did my prep, and I do not want to go back and kind of mess with that. So wish list is still going to receive 5. I can take some of this wish list money if I needed to. That'll bring that up to 200 if I need to. Use it for tree removal, but I'm going to still put it in wish list. I don't know what I want to buy in wish list yet, but you never know. Clothes. I really want this to get to 100, so I'm going to still stuff it. Although I don't buy a lot of clothes, it would be nice to know that if I needed to go get a dress for something, I have it, and it won't set me back. Okay, Lawn and Garden. I'm going to come back to at the very end of this binder, okay? Gifts is going to receive 0. It normally receives 5, but I have no more gifts to really buy this year. For my children, yes, but I don't have any gifts to buy for family members or anybody like that that's outside of my immediate family. Easter, I'm not funding right now. Thanksgiving, I have 100. And Christmas, I have 100. So they're fully funded, and I've decided to do that last week so I could take the $5 a week and put towards tree removal. So that's 2 5s up here. And for Thanksgiving and Christmas, this is just to help buy the food. And we're not doing Christmas child or monthly giving yet, okay? So now we're going to go back to Lawn and Garden. Lawn and Garden normally receives 5. Let me get that $5 bill out. But this week it's going to receive all the money I've bumped down. Take it out of other categories. So we've got 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. Let me make sure that's correct. 10, 20, 30, 40. So plus 40. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That gives us 105 towards tree removal. So that's how I am trying to get enough money saved to get my tree removed. And I'm sure I'm going to have to pull it from other places. I'm prepared for that. But until I get a quote, that's how I'm going to stuff to try to stay ahead of the ball game. All right, so this binder is completely stuffed. And next, let's go ahead and get grandchildren and children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I need 10 5s to stuff this binder. And I can put this one away. Okay, so here we go. This grandchild's birthday is in October. I did not update these trackers, so I need to count this money. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Hold on, I'm going to have to do that again. I'm going to move this so I don't get confused. I'm going to go ahead and add the 5. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110. I don't know why I didn't update these last week. All of them should have 110 except for one. So I guess what I'm going to do is just, whenever I stop this video, I'll come back and count the money, okay? This little one's birthday is actually on Wednesday, and his birthday party is on next Saturday. And I am so excited. He is my little heart baby, and he is doing really good. I can need to do 10. And what I'm going to do is I spend $100 on my grandchildren. When they're old enough, I let them go with me to pick out a gift. But when they're little, he's only turning 2, I give cash. And the parents, this particular parent, they're going to put it in a savings account. But if they choose, they can help pay for his birthday party. You know, I don't care. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. So he is ready to roll. And then he'll also receive 100 for Christmas. Okay, this one, her birthday is on Halloween in October. I'm just going to put plus 10. because I did not add my $5 what we spent last week. This little booger's birthday is in February, and he shares his mama's birthday. So they both get birthday money on the same day. And he is fully funded for his birthday for next February. And so is his mama. So now we're working towards funding Christmas. I guess I should say Christmas is funded. Now we're funding birthday, because his birthday's after Christmas. And this one's the same difference. His birthday's in January. So, better put 10, since I messed up. And then we're getting to the children who are married and their spouses. They share one envelope, and they only get $5 a week. The girls get $100 for birthday and Christmas, and the boys get $50. And that should put us at $110. This birthday, my son-in-law's November, and my daughter-in-law's birthday is in December. So we've got a good ways to go. This one, my son-in-law's birthday was in in March. So I've already spent $50 on him. So they only have $60 in their envelope, because I've already given him his birthday gift. And this one, my son and his spouse, they're going to get $5. Let me see, 14 plus 10. My son's birthday is next month, so his birthday is fully funded. And he's only going to get $50 because he's a guy. And this daughter, her birthday is next week. And she is going to get $100. And I already have it. I don't have to worry about pulling it. See how this works, guys? You give each dollar a job. You put it in your envelope. And then whenever that job finally reaches you, you've already got it fully funded, and only by putting in $5 a week. Now just think, had I not saved, I would have had my grandson's birthday, this one's birthday, and then my son's birthday all within 1 month, and that would have been $300. And on a fixed income, $300 is a lot of money to come out at one time, you know? So now all I have to do is come here, pull it. It doesn't even affect anything out of my $3,000 a month budget, because all I did is budgeted $200 for the whole entire month to pay for all these birthdays. Isn't that wild? So let's see, 6, 14 plus 10. Yeah, I've got 5 children and 5 grandchildren. This one's birthday, the daughter, her birthday's not until February. The one she shares birthday with her son. So I'm ahead of the ball game for her. But when it gets here, I will be prepared. Yay! So we're completely funded. Trackers are updated. Next, let's just pull the only savings challenge I'm playing in this binder is for $1. And I had way more $1 bills than I thought I was going to have. That's good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 ones. Let's count these off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And whenever I fill out this whole page, I should have $60. And this $60 may go for tree removal, or I may apply it towards those four, go towards those 4 bills that I'm trying to get fully funded. So it may end up going towards the next one I'm snowballing. I think the tree in the shape it's in right now, I don't think it's going to fall. I know I shouldn't say that because it is summertime and we're going to have storms. But the big part of the tree at the top is already split and broken, although it has another big part. Even if it splits and breaks, that can't hit my house. And too much of the tree, I think, has been split, that it's not going to uproot. So I think we're out of danger of it hitting a structure in my yard. So let's just pray. I am going to have it removed, but I can't. I'm just going to do it at my pace because I don't want to take all of my security that I've put in the bank and take it out and spend it on a tree where a true emergency may need that money. Now, if I thought the tree was going to crash into my house or do something like that, then yes, that would be a true emergency. But right now, I'm not looking at the tree as a true emergency. It's taken me like 2 weeks to process this. In my old life, when my husband was alive, yes, we would have hired someone already to have the tree removed. But now that I'm on a fixed income, way lower income than I had when my husband was alive, I have to prioritize what I spend my money on, if that makes sense. So as long as the tree's not a hazard to anyone's health or safety, then to me it's not a priority. What would be a priority is if, let's say, for example, like my hot water heater went out and I had to have that replaced. I've got to have hot water, Let's say my water line's broke under my house and I was flooding. That's an emergency. I need to make sense out of my life. And so if I'm just going to save, I'm not putting the tree off. I'm not being a bad neighbor. I'm not being a bad homeowner. I just have to prioritize the importance of things. And I just don't think where I am in my life at this moment, I should pull money out of my savings account to get a tree cut down. I think I need to save to have a tree cut down. And so that's what I plan to do, even if it's only $5 a week. I can cut $5 from other categories and add, and it'll get there, right? It'll get there. I just started, y'all. So, this week is the first week I started, and I've already put $40. And like I said, I can totally put wish list towards that if I needed to. I could add, what was it? Adventure, well, not really. Lawn and garden. I could do house maintenance and put towards that as well. There's other categories I can take and put towards that if I needed to. So that's where I'm going in this journey. JuJu's journey is going to just try to save for the most important things in life. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. Please leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.